a travel guide for visiting South Maui. I'm Chris, this is my traveling panda Topher, and in this video we're going to tell you everything you need to know to visit South Maui. In this video we're going to cover the towns or cities of Kihei, Wailea, and Makena, and we'll end up here in the biggest beach in Makena. So, here we go. The hustling, bustling center of town in South Maui is Kihei. This is the center of Kihei. Kihei Road is the main road that runs through it. This is the road that is 1 block from the beach. On that side of it, which I believe is the ocean west side of it, is mostly hotels and beach parks. And on the inland side of it is where you'll find the majority of the businesses, like Foodlands, the supermarket, and restaurants, and also noisy motorcycles. There's also a highway that runs through Kihei. It's Highway 31. Take that if you want to go fast and quick. Take Kihei Road if you want a scenic drive and you want to get something to eat, or you're interested to buy something. A great place to do souvenir shopping in South Maui is in Kihei at the Kihei Kalama Village. It's a outdoor but yet covered shopping arcade. Has lots of little carts and stores selling all the souvenirs that you might want to bring back from Maui. It's neat, it's touristy, but you know, it's kind of authentic because there's chickens running around the parking lot. There's also a lot of good restaurants and a shave ice place in here to get some shave ice as well. Beach-wise, Kihei is most famous for 6 miles of sandy shores. The middle of Kihei is at Kalama Park, and Kalama Park, it's really easy to find because there's a big whale in front of it. And if you're missing the whale when you're driving by, well, it's probably because your eyes are closed. And if your eyes are closed when you're driving, please open them, because I want you to stay alive so you can keep watching my videos. Anyway, in Maui, and a lot of times in Hawaii, they have beach parks, which are a combination of a beach and a park. So there's a big grassy area that I'm standing in right here, and there's a little pocket beach right here. Maui actually doesn't have a lot of really big beaches. Most of the beaches around here are pockets and kind of isolated. It's important to find the sandy ones with the great bottoms so that you don't hurt your feet on some lava rock or coral. The other thing I'll say be careful of, and particularly at this beach, they've got a sign right there that says shark sighted. I know there was a whale that was sighted over there, but there's a shark too. So probably when they post that sign, good idea to keep out unless you want to be shark food. Wailea, just south of Kihei, is the middle of South Maui, and Wailea is famous for being the luxury resort destination. Wailea Beach, this beach that I'm standing at, which is just to my right, has been named one of the best beaches in all of the United States. And the resort that's right in front of it, the Grand Wailea, is truly an amazing resort. If you're not staying at the Grand Wailea, but you're in the Wailea neighborhood, I would definitely recommend you stop in there to check it out. The beaches in Wailea, there are 4 crescent-shaped beaches that are really beautiful beaches. There's really excellent snorkeling. The 5 main hotels that are in Wailea, starting from the north, is the Andaz, then the Marriott, the Grand Wailea, which is affiliated with Hilton, the Fairmont, and the Four Seasons. None of them are cheap, but they're all pretty nice. If you want ones with direct beach access, the Marriott, it doesn't have beach access. It's got lava in front of it, lava rocks, not the friendliest beach. There you can go to the beaches on the sides, but the Andaz has beach chairs, the Grand Wailea does, and I think the Fairmont and Four Seasons do too as well. So definitely check out Wailea. It also has this great beachfront boardwalk that connects all of the hotels in the area. It's truly a tropical paradise. Oh, and you notice the wind. It's that 4 o'clock hour. It gets really windy, but that's how it is on all of Maui. In the mornings here, though, there's almost no wind, which makes it perfect for beaching and snorkeling. If you want to see waterfalls and you don't want to drive all the way to Hana in Wailea, you definitely need to come into the Grand Wailea Hotel because right at the valet parking area, they've got this amazing waterfall. And it's even kind of a pretend bridge. Makes me feel just like the road to Hana, only the road is twice as wide here. And in the center of that circular valet drive is a big statue of King Kamehameha. He's the famous king that united the Hawaiian Islands all together under one kingdom. The statue is dated 1990. That's the date the Grand Wailea opened, built by a Japanese developer, originally a Hyatt hotel. Unfortunately, he couldn't make enough money off of it, and it was later sold and reopened as a Waldorf Astoria in the Hilton chain, which it is today. For shopping in Wailea, there really aren't many choices, but the good news is there's a really neat plaza in the middle of Wailea called the Shops at Wailea. Shopping mall, it has about 70 shops. The notable stores, there's an ABC store for all of your cheap things that a tourist might need someplace. There's also a Whalers General store here on the bottom floor. They got what looks to be pretty good poke. There's a Honolulu cookie company to bring back cookie souvenirs. And there's a Malay ukulele store. So you can pick up your ukulele, not a ukulele, but an ukulele, and bring it back with you. Just to the south of Wailea is Makena. If you want to have a little bit more natural beaches without the big resorts, check out Makena. Just behind the Makena Beach and Resort is this beach. It is the Maluaka Beach, and it's a very pristine white sand beach with the kind of little big hill and mountain right there in the back. This is a great place to get to authentic Maui if you're staying in the resorts that are in Wailea. Here you'll be walking the road, there's chickens in the road, and at this beach there's plenty of free parking and bathrooms as well. The beach doesn't really have a sign, but you'll find the Makena Hotel right here, this little U thingy, and a sign that says public beach right of way. The entrance to the beach is right here, or even right here. As I mentioned before, Maui doesn't have a whole ton of sandy beaches. I mean, there's a lot of them, but most of the island is actually made up of lava rock. The island isn't made of sand, it's made of lava. And right here at the end of this beach, you can see where the sand hits the lava rock. That's what Maui's made of. Word to the wise, if you're swimming at a beach and there are some exposed lava rocks, stay far away from them. They're really sharp, they can cut, and they hurt. Just a tip, as you're planning out your Maui itinerary, the best time to visit the beaches is in the morning, before noon. That's the time when it's the least windy. Right now, it's 3:45. This is about the windiest time. As you can see, it is quite windy here by the beach. There are certain parts of the island, Wailea and Lahaina, that have the least amount of wind, but even though the water's warm, with the wind, it'll feel pretty cold if you're going in the afternoon. Also, if you're looking to snorkel, that's best in the morning as well, because by the time these winds kick up, it really churns up the water, and then you can't see as much. A little further south, inside the Makena State Park, just below the big cinder cone, that big hill, there's a black sand beach. Ono'ule, I believe it's pronounced, my Hawaiian isn't so good, literally translates to black sand beach. And the sand in this beach is black because it's caused by the erosion of the cinder cone made of lava. The waves hit it and it creates this little pocket of black sand. Most people don't know this beach is here and don't know that a black sand beach is this close to the resorts. But now you do. Check it out. There's a slightly interesting, exciting road. It's a quarter-mile dirt road that you take to get here. There's just a little sign that says Makena State Park, drive it slow. And there's parking for about 10 cars once you get at the bottom of the hill. But check out this amazing natural wonder, black sand. One thing I find very interesting about the sand here is it kind of looks like salt and pepper. Black, white, it's a very coarse sand. Looks like it comes out of a salt grinder. I'd recommend if you're coming here, you wear shoes or some flip-flops or some sandals. This is gonna get really hot in the sun. I don't think it tastes like pepper though. On the side of the parking lot, there's a few signs that describe what's happening here. The other thing I want to point out is if you look behind me, this does not look like Hawaii that's lush, tropical, and wet. Actually, this side of the island, and this particular part of it, gets less than 10 inches of rain a year, so it's actually very dry here. And back in those woods, it looks quite ominous. As you can see here, looking at the cinder cone down at the beach, it's still getting eroded and still making the black sand beach. Caution though, the rocks are falling, so don't get too close. You don't want to get any big black rocks on your head. The biggest attraction in Makena, excuse the pun, biggest, is this one. It's Big Beach. Why is it called Big Beach? Well, just look at it. It's really big. It's really long, it's really wide, nice, beautiful, white, fine sand. Much more inviting than the black sand beach that was ominous. This one is very serene, very calm. There's great views of the couple islands off in the distance. It's nice and breezy today. It's on the other side of that cinder cone from the black sand beach. It's well signed. To get here, there's a big parking lot. There's facilities in the form of about 5 porta potties by the entrance. There was also a lunch truck serving fish tacos from the parking lot. It's about a 5-minute walk down a nicely shaded groomed path to get to this beach, which is a little bit of an island paradise, I think. So if you come to South Maui, definitely make sure you make it all the way down here to check out this big beach. Thanks for watching. Topher and I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. We publish new, entertaining, informative travel guides every Sunday. If you'd like to, please consider subscribing, or you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Google+. Links in the description below. Or you might enjoy watching some of these other videos from Maui. Click any of them to watch. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.